First and 10 on USC's 24. It is 3-0. Stanford is up. Bill Ransom hands the ball to Ed McCaffrey. McCaffrey finds the right side and bounces it out to the right and finds 12 yards. It's first and 10 on USC's 36. Bill Ransom draws back the pass. He's looking for his receiver, Jamal Key. And Jamal Key's not able to catch the ball as it falls in and out of his hands for an incompletion. It's second and 10 at USC's 36. And Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Timothy Beckham. Timothy Beckham rushes for 4 yards. So it's third and 6 on USC's 40. And Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey, and Bill McCaffrey rushes only for 2 yards and gets taken down short of the first down. It's fourth and 4 on USC's 42. Coach Marth is keeping the offense on the field as they are going for the fourth down. And Bill Ransom hands the ball to Timmy Beckham. And Beckham only gets 0 yards and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. The turnover on downs. Turnover on downs is first and 10 on USC's 42. And Patterson hands the ball to Side Power. Side Power goes off the left guard and finds 6 yards. It's second and 4 on USC's 36. Matt Patterson hands the ball off to Side Power. Side Power goes up the middle for 3 yards. But it'll be a defensive holding on Jamal Knox of USC. So it's a first and 10 on USC's 31. And Matt Patterson draws back the pass. And he's looking. He finds Torrey Stats for a 13-yard gain and the first down. It's first and 10 on USC's 18. Stanford is driving. Matt Patterson draws back the pass. He finds Stats again for a slant for 6 yards before again taken down. It's second and 4 on USC's 12. Pass draws back the pass. He's looking into the end zone. And he throws the ball to Jalen Donaldson, and Donaldson is not able to catch the ball as it sails over his head. It's third and 4 on USC's 12. Matt Patterson draws back the pass. He swings it out to Side Power. Inside Power finds 6 yards and the first down. It's first and goal on USC 6. Matt Patterson draws back the pass, and he's looking. His first option is covered, and he runs around and he gets sacked by Yusuf Huber for an 8-yard loss. It's second and goal on USC's 14. Matt Patterson draws back the pass. He's looking and he finds Wyatt Baller down the middle for a 14-yard catch for the touchdown. And it is 9-0. 2-point conversion attempt is coming on, and Stanford keeps the offense on. Matt Patterson hands the ball off to Joe James, and Joe James gets instantly met in the backfield for a negative 1-yard loss. 2-point conversion failed. And so, Kevin Polite kicks the ball off for a touchback, and it's first and 10 on USC's 25. And on the return, it looks like Mark Callahan of USC swipes at a Stanford's defensive man, and it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Jack Mute. So it's first and 22 on USC's 13. Bill Ransom draws back to pass. He's looking, and he finds Ed McAfee for a 6-yard gain. It's second and 16 on USC's 19, and Bill Ransom pitches the ball off to Ed McCaffrey, and the offensive line does not block at all as it's a negative 5-yard loss. It's third and 21 on USC's 14. And Bill Ransom draws back to pass. And the ball sails over his head. And luckily, there is a USC player who jumps on the ball, and it's D. Watts who jumps on the ball. And it's a fourth and 32 on USC's 3. And the punt team comes out, and Brandon McCormick punts the ball 44 yards, and Stanford's Raymond Campbell is there, return to kick, and it's for a 25-yard gain. Already in the red zone, Stanford is first and 10 on USC's 22. Matt Patterson draws back to pass. He's looking, and he throws the ball deep to Jalen Donaldson, his trusty tight end. He catches the ball, and there's flags on the plays. It's a 19-yard gain. And it will be a roughing the passer on Jordan Smith. So it's a first and goal on USC's 1. Jordan Smith of USC. And so Matt Patterson hands the ball off to Joe James. Joe James just jumps over the line for a 1-yard touchdown. It is 15-0. And Kevin Polite makes the extra point. It is 16-0 Stanford. And Kyle Haraka. Kevin Polite kicks the ball off the 10-yard line. Haraka is there to return the kickoff for a 19-yard gain. And it's a first and 10 on USC's 29. And Bill Ransom draws back the pass. He's looking. He swings it out to Ed McCaffrey for a 4-yard gain. And it's second and 6 on USC's 33. Bill Ransom on a quarterback design run. He rushed for 5 yards and is short of the first down. It's third and 1 on USC's 38. Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey, and Ed McCaffrey goes up the middle, cuts it to the left, and get a 10-yard gain, and USC calls a timeout with 2 remaining. It's first and 10 on USC's 48, 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Bill Ransom on another quarterback design run finds 3 yards. USC calls another timeout. So it's second and 7 on Stanford's 49. Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Melvin Nettles, and Nettles finds 12 yards. So it's first and 10 on Stanford's 37. Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey, and Ed McCaffrey, he finds 7 yards. And now in the second quarter, The first quarter. Second quarter begins, and the score is 16-0. Start of the second quarter. It's a 1st and 10 on. It's a 2nd and 3 on Stanford's 30. Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey finds 11 yards. For the first down, it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 19. Bill Ransom draws back to pass. And he's looking to the end zone, throws it to Jamal Key, and Jamal Key cannot catch the ball. It's 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 19. And before the play snap, there's a flags on the play. It's a neutral zone infraction on John Bota, and it's 2nd and 5 on Stanford's 14. Bill Ransom draws back to pass, and he throws it across his body, and this pass is almost intercepted. It was going to Malik Carpenter. It's 3rd and 5 on Stanford's 14. Bill Ransom draws back to pass, and he rolls up to his left. Nobody's there, so he tries to run up back to his right, throws the ball to the right, and this pass is intercepted by Barry Vanslyke. And Barry Vanslyke returns the interception for 5 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 9. Matt Patterson hands the ball to Joe James, and James finds 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8 on Stanford's 11. And Matt Patterson hands the ball to Cy Power, and Cy Power gets instantly met at the line of scrimmage. The ball pops out, but Cy Power is able to jump onto the ball to recover it. So it's 3rd and 9 on Stanford's 10. Matt Patterson hands the ball to Joe James, and Joe James rushes for 8 yards. And it is short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1 on Stanford's 18. And Stanford, instead of going for it, they decide to punt the ball. Ryan Horde punts the ball 43 yards, and Kyle Haraka is there to return the punt for 3 yards. So it's 1st and 10 on USC's 42. Bill Ransom draws back to pass, and he's instantly swabbed and met by the defensive line as he gets sacked for 3 yards by Jerry Briscoe. It's 2nd and 13 on USC's 39. Bill Ransom draws back to pass. He's looking around and tries to force it to Jamal Key, but this one gets batted down at the defensive line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 13 on USC's 39. Bill Ransom draws back to pass, and he chucks this ball deep, and he finds Lincoln Dabney, who is able to catch the ball. He stays in bounds and gets taken down for a 26-yard catch. And there's offensive lineman Mark Callahan who's on the ground. He will be hurt. And he walks off the field holding his wrist. So it's a 1st and 10 on Stanford's 35. And Bill Ransom on a quarterback design run only gets 1 yard, so it's 2nd and 9 on Stanford's 34. Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey. He rushes for 5 yards. It's 3rd and 4 on Stanford's 29. Bill Ransom draws back to pass, and he once again tries to force it to Jamal Key, and this ball is tipped by the defensive back, but Jamal Key is able to catch the ball for an 8 yards, and so it's a 1st and 10 on Stanford's 21. Bill Ransom draws back to pass. He's looking. He tries to find A.J. Cox. But Cox is not able to bring the ball in as it falls incomplete. And it is 2nd and 10 on Stanford's 21. Bill Ransom hands the ball to Timothy Beckham. And he only finds 2 yards. So it's a 3rd and 8 on Stanford's 19. Bill Ransom hands the ball to Beckham again. And Beckham only gets 5 yards. So it's 4th and 3 on Stanford's 14. And they line up for the field goal. It's a 31-yard attempt, and Jordan Mullins puts it up and is straight down the middle. It is good. USC is on the board. It is 16-3 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. Jordan Mullins kicks the ball off for a touchback. 1st and 10 on Stanford's 25. Matt Patterson hands the ball off to Cy Power. Cy Power runs up the middle and runs over the linebacker for an 11-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 36. Patterson hands the ball to James, and James goes off the right tackle only for a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6 on Stanford's 40. Patterson hands ball to Power. Power goes up the middle again and is only able to get the 1 yard. It's 2nd and 6 on Stanford's 40. Sorry. 3rd and 5 on Stanford's 41. Patterson hands the ball to Joe James, and Joe James runs up the middle. No, he kicks it up to the left, and he is able to find the 5 yards that is needed before running out of bounds. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 46. Patterson hands the ball off to Power. Power finds 11 yards for the first down. It's 1st and 10 on USC's 43. Patterson draws back the pass. And he's looking for Njoku, and he throws the ball. And it is thrown behind him and falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. USC's 43. Patterson draws back the pass. And again, he's looking and throws it to Njoku. And Njoku comes up with the ball and has yards to run and gets taken down for a 15-yard gain. 1st and 10 on USC's 28. Patterson draws back the pass. He's looking towards the sideline, throws it, and falls incomplete to Jonah Scott. It's 3rd and 10, 2nd and 10 on USC's 28. Patterson draws back the pass. He's looking and throws the ball to Torrey Stats, and this one falls incomplete as it hits his hands and falls out of his hands. It's 3rd and 10 on USC's 28. Patterson draws back the pass. And he finds Torrey Stats on a slant, and Torrey Stats beats his linebacker who's covering him and finds 16 yards. It's 1st and 10 on USC's 12. Patterson hands the ball to Cy Power. Cy Power gets 0 yards as there's flags on the play. And it's a holding on Bryant Hughes of Stanford. It's a 1st and 20 on USC's 22. Matt Patterson draws back the pass, and he finds Joe James on these for a 5-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 15 on USC's 17. Matt Patterson draws back the pass. He's looking down the sideline. He finds Jonah Scott for a 15-yard gain. And USC will take their final timeout. It's 1st and goal on USC's 2. And Matt Patterson hands the ball to Cy Power. Cy Power gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he keeps pushing, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point is up. It is good. It is 23-3. Stanford leads. 2 minutes left in the first half. And there is just no urgency as Bill Ransom in USC runs the ball. not once, but 2 times in a row, and then another one, and it's a 4th and 8, and they punt the ball to Stanford, and Stanford runs the ball for the first half to run out, and that will be your first half. Score is 23-3. Today's game is brought to you by Dairy Queen. With great blizzards, you turn it upside down and would not fall out. Give me 1 second here. All right, let's get back into this. I gotta help my wife move our China cabinet. All right, as we head back into the second half. And Kevin Polite kicks the ball off to the 1 yard line, and Kyle Haraka of USC is there to return the kick. He returns it for 20 yards. So it's a 1st and 10 on USC's 21. And Bill Ransom draws back the pass. He sees nobody open, so he takes it for himself for an 8-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 2 on USC's 29. And Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey, and he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a -1 yard loss. It's 3rd and 3 on USC's 28. Bill Ransom play action. He's looking deep down the field. He launches this ball, and it's caught by Malik Carpenter for a 21-yard gain. And the first down. Change of moving is a 1st and 10 on USC's 49. Bill Ransom hands the ball to Ed McCaffrey, and he goes up the middle and finds 7 yards. So it's 2nd and 3 on Stanford's 44. Bill Ransom tries to swing this out to Ed McCaffrey, and this one is blown up by the defensive back as McCaffrey gets slammed to the ground, and the ball pops out for an incompletion. It's 3rd and 3 on Stanford's 44. Bill Ransom hands the ball to Timmy Beckham, and Beckham gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. for a 0-yard gain. It's 4th and 3 on Stanford's 44. And Marth once again sends out the offense to go for it. Bill Ransom draws back the pass. He tries to swing this out to Lincoln Dabney, and he gets taken down at the line of scrimmage for a turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 44. Patterson hands the ball to Joe James. James finds 5 yards. 2nd and 5 on Stanford's 49. And Matt Patterson draws back the pass, and he's looking, he finds nothing, so he takes it for himself, gets pushed out of bounds for a 2-yard gain. It's 3rd and 3 on USC's 49. Matt Patterson once again draws back the pass. He's looking, he sees nothing down the field as everything is covered, and so he takes it for himself, finds 9 yards, and slides to the ground for the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 on USC's 40. And Matt Patterson draws back the pass. And he's looking, and he finds Jonas Scott on a slant, and he takes it down straight down the middle as he passes these 2 safeties, and he has nobody around him as he takes it all the way for the 40-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up, and it is good. It is 30-3. Stanford. Kevin Polite kicks the ball off the 9-yard line, and Haraka is there to return the kickoff for a 21 return. 1st and 10 on USC's 30. Ransom hands the ball to McCaffrey. McCaffrey finds 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. USC's 36. Ransom draws back the pass. He's looking. He pump fakes it to the left and throws it to Jamal Key. Jamal Key catches the ball, and the defender just trips over himself, and he has room to run, and he gets taken down for a 29-yard return. And it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 35. Ransom hands the ball to Ed McAfee. McAfee rushes for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 on Stanford's 31. And Bill Ransom draws back the pass, and it falls incomplete. And so it's a 3rd and 6 on Stanford's 31, and Bill Ransom draws back the pass, and he's looking around. He's looking for Key again, and he falls incomplete. It's 4th and 6 on Stanford's 31. Punt team comes out. Brandon McCormick punts the ball for 40 yards, and it is a touchback. So it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 20. Matt Patterson hands the ball to Joe James. Joe James finds 5 yards. 2nd and 5 on Stanford's 25, and Patterson draws back the pass. And this one falls incomplete. And again, it falls another incompletion. It's 4th and 5 on Stanford's 25. Punt team comes on. Ryan Hoard punts the ball 43 yards. USC's Haraka returns it 15 yards. 1st and 10 on USC's 47. And Bill Ransom draws back the pass. He's looking. He finds Jamal Key for an 18-yard catch. It's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 35. And Bill Ransom draws back the pass. He throws it out to the sidelines for Timothy Beckham for a 1-yard gain. And actually, this ball is punched out and then falls on the ground. Ball's on the ground for a fumble, and Patrick Meekins of USC jumps on the ball. So it's a 1st and 10 on Stanford's 25. I don't know how. And Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Melvin Nettles. Nettles finds 9 yards. 2nd and 1 on Stanford 16. Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Timothy Beckham, and Beckham finds 1 yard. And it's 1st and 10 on Stanford's 15. And Bill Ransom hands the ball off to Ed McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey finds 14 yards. And short of the touchdown. It's 1st and goal, and Stanford's 1. Bill Ransom hands the ball to Timothy Beckham, and he finds the touchdown. It is 30-9, and they go for 2. And Bill Ransom drops back to pass, and he quickly throws it to Musa Kamara, and he's there by himself, walks into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. It is 30-11, and that is where I will call it because nothing happens in the 4th quarter. The game ends 30-11. Stanford wins the game. Huge win for Stanford as they look to further their playoff expectations.